Sensei Ricardo, do you hear me?
Hello, guys.
Yes, Sensei.
Thank
you so much
for everybody.
Thank you for your time today with us. We appreciate your time, your efforts. This is the first time for you with all the Arab countries, and I'm sure that we will continue our cooperation together. Maybe in a live seminar, not online seminar.
I hope. I want to go to Egypt very soon.
Yeah. You are welcome at any time. Egypt is your second country, so we are waiting for you.
Yes, thank you very much. I'm very happy for the opportunity to share with you a little bit of my experience in the karate. I've been training karate since 1984, so it's like about 40 years in karate. And for me, it's a great pleasure to be here and a great honor to be invited for this seminar. It's not like I would like to make by Zoom in the virtual way, but what we have to the time is this, because of the big problem that we have now. That is the pandemic of the COVID-19, but COVID-19. But it's very nice to be here with you. Thank you very much.
سنسي ريكاردو بيشكركم جميعا، وهو مبسوط جدا اللي هو متواجد معاكم النهارده، وبيتمنى اللي هو يكون عند حسن ظنكم ويقدر يعني يفيدكم بخبرته. هو بيمارس الكاراتيه التقليدي ما يقرب من 40 سنة إلى الآن، وهو لسه مستمر في الكاراتيه التقليدي، وإن شاء الله بإذن الله يكون ده مش مجرد سيمينار أونلاين بس. إحنا هنستغل الفرصة حاليا علشان الظروف اللي بتمر بيها العالم كله من خلال كورونا وكوفيد 19، ولكن إحنا بنأمل إن شاء الله إن السيمينار اللي بعد كده يكون سيمينار حقيقي في مصر.
Okay. So we're going to start our work. I would like to introduce for you my colleague from karate here in Brazil. His name is Adair Gomes. Adair Gomes is 50 dan from traditional karate. He will stay with the mask, but I have to communicate my words for you, so I will not use the mask.
هنبدأ تمريننا النهارده، وأنا بحب أرحب بصديقي هيشاركنا في التمرين النهارده ويساعدنا على اساس ان كل المعلومات توصل بشكل كويس وكل حاجه تبقى مشروحه بشكل واضح.
So we will have a first two parts of the seminar. One part we will talk about some theoretical aspects from karate. In the second part, we will work with the practice, movements, and some aspects of the Kumite.
هنتكلم النهارده عن التحركات في الكوميتيه وشويه تكنيكات وازاي نقدر نتحرك على الملعب اثناء المباراه.
The second part we will divide the first part of the practical part. It will be about the techniques of punch, like oizuki, gyakuzuki, and the second part of the practical part we will talk about some aspects from kick techniques.
التمرين النهارده هيبقى مقسوم نصين. اول جزء في التمرين هيبقى عباره عن تكنيكات زي مثلا الاويتسوكي والكياجتسوكي، والجزء الثاني من التمرين هيبقى عباره عن التكتيك.
Okay. about the theoretical part, I would like to talk with you about the composition of the karate. Okay. The composition of karate. What the karate is made? Karate is made from mental aspects, from technique aspects, okay, and the last part of the karate is your body condition, your strength, your arms, the condition of how your body is made. So we have the mental condition, technical condition, and body condition.
هنتكلم عن 3 محاور رئيسية من خلال تمريننا النهارده. أول حاجة وهو الجانب الذهني، وده مهم جدا جدا، وبعد كده هنتكلم على التكنيك نفسه اللي احنا هنلعبه وإيه متطلباته، ورقم 3 إزاي الجسم بينفذ هذا التكنيك.
And talking about the composition of karate, my question for you is, why the reason that we train karate? Some people train karate for sport, for socialization with the people in the gym, in the dojo, and some people train karate to improve your body condition or to improve the self-defense.
لازم تبقى عارف كويس جدا جدا ايه الهدف من ممارسة رياضة الكاراتيه. هل هو مجرد اللي انت تنزل بطولة، هل تاخد أحزمة، ولا هل اللي هو يعتبر بالنسبة لك رياضة تندرج تحت الدفاع عن النفس؟
But we cannot forget that the origin, the start of the karate, our origin in the art is for self-defense. Okay, karate is not a sport. A traditional karate, traditional karate, it's not a sport. It was developed to train for self-defense, for a real situation.
في حاجة مهمة جدا جدا، احنا دايما بنقول كاراتيه كاراتيه، لكن لما هنيجي نتكلم عن الكاراتيه التقليدي فلازم تبقى عارف ان الكاراتيه التقليدي مش مجرد رياضة. الكاراتيه التقليدي هو تطوير للنفس البشرية، وكمان يعتبر هو أصل رياضات الدفاع عن النفس.
So I would like to show for you some aspects that we have to see when we train karate. Okay, for example, why do we train sport karate for competition? What is why sport karate is so important?
مهم جدا، لازم تبقى عارف احنا ليه بندرس الكاراتيه التقليدي، ليه بنمارس الكاراتيه التقليدي.
Yes. For example, I train for sport karate for about 20 years. Now I'm not an athlete anymore. And how my karate is changing with this changing my practice? Why I continue training karate if I'm not an athlete anymore? And how I can change my train for sport karate, and now I train for another kind of karate. I train karate now for self-defense.
مهم جدا تبقى عارف ايه هي فرق ما بين اهداف الكاراتيه عموما، وكمان تبقى عارف برضو كويس جدا جدا ازاي تحول تمرينك من الكاراتيه كرياضه لكاراتيه تقدر بيه تدافع عن نفسك.
I will show you some aspects that I have. I know. I think that it's very important. Okay. Okay. Come here. So, for example, when we train for sport karate, you know, what is the distance that we practice for our ITKF, for example? Okay. Yes. This is the distance. Okay. This is the distance.
هي دي المسافة بتاعتك. لازم تحافظ على المسافة.
better. So, but you know that this distance is not a distance for a real situation, you know. So this basis for a real situation is not real, you know. Nobody in the street practice go to a real situation in this base, you know. This base, this is home, this is training for gym, you know. The training for a real situation is completely, it's a little bit different.
خلي بالك الأوضاع اللي احنا هنستخدمها في الموقف الحقيقي عشان تدافع بيه عن نفسك هيبقى مختلف تماما عن الأوضاع اللي انت بتستخدمها في التمرين.
So in past when I training for sport competition, I ever trained to movement like big movements, you know, big movements from the leg to hit the opponent. My distance is very far, so I have to keep very long, you know. It's not short movements like in a real situation.
لازم نحافظ على المسافة علشان لما تيجي تعمل أي ركلات تكون المسافة صحيحة وتؤثر على الخصم.
So I would like to show you the difference, you know. So a lot of people when train karate think that I am improving the real fight. The real fight situation is completely different from a sport karate competition, you know, because in real situation it's more often that the situation is like this, you know, it's like this. Yes, this situation is like this. It's not like this, you know. This don't exist in the street. In the street, the situation is like this. You think here. This is a real situation, you know. So the stroke, the punch is not like this, you know. The punch will be like this. The punch will be like this, you know. It's completely different.
خلي بالك ان القتال الحقيقي في مواجهة الخطر الحقيقي مختلف اختلاف كلي وجزئي عن ممارسة الكاراتيه كمجرد رياضة، واللي بيحكمنا في هذا الموقف وهو المسافة في الكوميتيه كمسابقة بتكون مسافة إلى حد ما كبيرة شوية بتقدر تتحرك بيها بعيدا عن الخصم، ولكن المسافة في الموقف الحقيقي أو مواجهة الخصم الحقيقي بتبقى مختلفة تماما عشان المسافة بتبقى قصيرة جدا.
But the question is why we train sport karate if I have to train for a real situation? Where we can find benefits in sport karate for a real situation? So in the competition we have to train mental relaxing, body relaxing, and the muscles that improve my kime, you know. The sport situation you have to make kime and speed and the power from tandem like you have to have in a real situation.
ازاي بقى دلوقتي هنستخدم تمريناتنا في الكاراتيه التقليدي في خلال من خلال الكاراتيه التقليدي وتكنيكاته وكل المحاور اللي احنا اتكلمنا عنها من خلال الضغط والكيميه، ازاي نقدر نواجه الخطر الحقيقي في القتال الحقيقي.
So but you have to have but you must have in the conscious, you know, your mental working that you have to change the technique from sport to a real situation, you know. So you cannot continue training the same techniques when you stop the training for competition if you have to improve the karate for self-defense. So you have to change some aspects. This is the point that I would like to show for you.
Okay. مهم جدا ذهنيا تكون عارف تفرق ما بين ممارسة الكوميتيه أو القتال في المسابقة أو في البطولة وما بين استخدام هذه التكنيكات لمواجهة خطر حقيقي. لازم شوية أهداف وأفكار تتغير ذهنيا. النهاردة هعلمكم إزاي تقدروا تستخدموا الكاراتيه وتكنيكاته في مواجهة الخطر الحقيقي.
So the basis of the sport competition, of a champion, you know, the mental control, the body relaxation, the power that you generate from inside, from the muscles of inside, from the muscles of this part of the body, and inside the musculation, not outside. You have to take these techniques and change this for the self-defense. So you have to show this changing for your students. You know, when you have an athlete that stops to compete, you have to show to him. You must show to him that he has a new reality in the training of karate. So I hope that I'm being clear in this aspect for you.
لازم ذهنيا تكون عارف ازاي تستخدم القوة الداخلية اللي جواك، ازاي تستخدم القوة العضلية، ازاي تقدر تستخدم كمان القوة المحيطة حواليك، وكمان تقدر تستخدم القوة الخصم بتاعك علشان تقدر تتحكم فيه. النهارده هنقدر نتعلم الحاجات دي، واتمنى ان انتوا تكونوا دلوقتي عارفين ايه الفرق ما بين استخدام الكاراتيه كبطولة او كمسابقة واستخدام الكاراتيه كرياضة دفاع عن النفس.
So talking about self-defense, when you started to work to train in karate, thinking in self-defense, you have to take the aspects from sport karate and use in self-defense. And you started to see another movement in the katas that you can use in distance like this, you know, here. Because in the sport karate, it's very difficult to use strokes like this, you know, strokes like this, strokes like this. In sport karate, you never make. It's very difficult to make points in this distance. Okay, you often 90% of the situation. How do you make a point? With like this. There is so it's strokes, long punches, not short punches like this, you know. So, and these movements you can see in a lot of katas.
زي ما احنا شايفين، علشان نقدر نستخدم الكاراتيه كرياضة دفاع عن النفس وفي موقف حقيقي، هنلاقي المسافة قصيرة جدا، وكمان الضربات هتبقى قصيرة جدا. ولكن في حالة استخدام الكاراتيه كمسابقة، هبتدي استخدم كل التكنيكات الطويلة علشان احترم المسافة ما بيني وما بين الخصم. وذهنيا هتكون مسيطر عليك فكرة تسجيل نقطة أو الحصول على نقطة، مش هيكون مسيطر عليك فكرة اللي أنت بتحمي نفسك من خطر حقيقي.
And when you started to see karate like a self-defense, you started to see that in a lot of situations in kata, we have the movement like tsukami, you know. Gonna see an example. Like Sochi, kata Sochi, yes? How we make Sochi? We make like this, you know, and after we do like this, tateshto, and after we make 2 strokes, Suki, Gyaksuki. But in this movement, where is the opponent after this? Where is him? Where is the opponent? When you started to see self-defense, it's like this, come here. Yeah? You in this distance, you take me, I work here, and boom. So in this hand you can catch him and hit. So you started to see in a lot of katas the movement of tsukami that you cannot see in sport competition, like Nichushiho, you know, hand here. you started to work like this and like this, you know. This is part of karate, you know. It's practice, and this is a real situation. This, and this. So you started to see the difference. So he will not stay in this basis. This is not real, you know. Here, this is not a real situation. Nobody in the street like this. In the street, he will be like this, you know. Okay. Like this. So the movement is this, and the kick is here. The kick is not here because we don't have the distance to give a kick like in the kata that you make like this. You make like hit, bam, bam. No, not a long kick like this.
Okay. وهيوضح لنا برضو الفكرة اللي احنا بنتكلم فيها. مثلا في الكاتا هنلاقي الكاتا فيها مسكات اللي هي تسكامي. المسكات في الكاتا إلى حد ما بتكون بعدها الضربة ضربة مستقيمة سواء بالإيد أو بالرجل، فدي برضو بتبقى محتاجة مسافة. ولكن في الوضع القتال الحقيقي في الشارع عشان تدافع عن نفسك كرياضة دفاع عن النفس هتلاقي برضو المسافة قصيرة، فهتلاقي الوضع مختلف، فكرة التكنيك مختلفة، وكمان الهدف من ممارسة التكنيك هتبقى مختلفة.
So I would like to show you another movement from kata and my interpretation of this movement. You see a lot of katas that you have this in Maya Shodan, you know, you have this kind of movement, yes, that when we started karate, everybody says, this is a defense for oizuki, oizuki. This is not real, okay? This movement, I don't see like a defense. It's not so effective for a defense. For in my view, in the self-defense, this movement is always to hit here in the neck, always. You know, it's completely different from this movement. This is not effective. Okay, so you have a lot of movements in kata that you have one punch, two punch, three punch. What is this? You hit. He always on foot, like this, not like this in street. In street, everybody is like this. So he put your hand here, my hand, yes, like this, you know, one hand, put here. What you do? You do stoke here and stoke, boom, in the neck. This is real situation, and you catch him and hit him like this, or you. Like this, and like this, you know? Like we work at Nijushiro, no, Kinte, this movement, you hit with your head here. And in sport karate, you never see a punch with this part of the body. And this part of the body is very important in self-defense. You can use this a lot of forms like this. You can use this, okay? And nobody think he had like a weapon when you train in sport karate. But when you see a real situation, you must use this. Like you have to use this, and make the punches with open hand. Like high toe, you know, you put here. You make shuto and high toe like this, or with both hands. You know, these movements in kata, not in this long way, but in short way. You put the movement here, where you do like this and make like this, or make like this. Okay.
زي ما احنا قلنا ان في المواقف الحقيقيه هتلاقي الوضع مختلف. يعني مثلا الوقفه نفسها في الوضع الكاتا او وضع الكوميتيه كمسابقه مختلف عن الوقفه لو حد جه ابتدى يعني يعتدي عليك. مثلا هناخد مثال التحرك في هيان شودان في الكاتا الاولى الشوتو كي. كنا دايما بنتعلم اللي هي اول شوتو كي تعتبر بلوك، وبعد كده ممكن تعمل اتاك بالشوتو اوكي الثانيه او توشي. ولكن في الموقف الحقيقي ممكن يبقى كله هجومي مفيش فيه دفاع، وكمان بتستخدم راسك. الرأس ممكن تستخدمها في كذا موقف عشان تدافع بيه عن نفسك، ولكن لو جينا نستخدمها في الكوميتيه كمسابقة طبعا كل ده هيعتبر مخالف للقواعد والقوانين. بس في الموقف الحقيقي تعتبر سلاح ممكن تستخدمه عشان تدافع بيه عن نفسك. وده برضو بيؤكد ان ممارسة الكاراتيه في المواقف الحقيقية مختلف اختلاف كلي وجزئي عن ممارسته في البطولة او كمسابقة.
And you see this kind of movement in a lot of katas. Basaida, you know, here, tum, tum, tum. So this movement is very effective for self-defense, like here, you know, here and here. You know, this movement is very typical from kata. A lot of katas working like this. You know, another movement. Kicks, low kicks, hit with the elbow, with the knees, and we have to see another aspect in katas that will not work, that we never, or is very rare in karate to work. That the strokes like judo, you know. So what is this movement? What is this in the Gojushi Osho? You know, this movement in Gojushi Osho or in Gankaku. Gankaku, you know, you make it like this, Gankaku, this movement. We learned when we test that this movement is like this, you know. This movement is like this and this. This is not real, you know. Have you seen in the fight somebody make a defense like this? This no, you need here again. It's not real, you know. This movement is completely different. This movement it's a form to put the opponent in the floor.
مثال تاني يوضح ان استخدام التكنيكات في القتال الحقيقي مختلف. مثلا الحركه اللي احنا شفناها والتكنيك اللي احنا شفناه في الكاتا في الجينكاكو، هنلاقي دايما كنا نقول احنا بنعمل بلوك بالتكنيك ده على اويتسوكي، ولكن في الموقف الحقيقي التكنيك ده انا بشيل الخصم وبرميه على الارض، فبالتالي استخدام التكنيك نفسه بقى مختلف تماما عن لما جيت استخدمه في الموقف الحقيقي.
I will show you how this works. You know.
هنتكلم دلوقتي نشوف ازاي الحاجات دي بنقدر نستخدمها.
This movement like here, you are in the street. You are here in the street. You can hear. Yes. What is this movement? This movement is like a stroke from judo. You know. This is the goal. This is the stroke. This is the movement. This movement is to put him on the floor. You know. So what's that? This movement you can make like this and like this and here punch. Okay. So we can work in we can see this kind of movement in a lot of movements in katas.
زي ما احنا شفنا استخدام التكنيك بقى مختلف تماما لما جيت استخدمه في وضع حقيقي عشان ادافع فعلا عن نفسي، فالهدف من التكنيك ابتدى يبقى متغير تماما.
You can see this in Basaisho. Yes, Basaisho, we have movement like here, here. And this movement, what is this movement? It's taking the opponent and put here on the floor, come here. We plus techniques with Tsukami, with techniques to put him on the floor with Shibarai, like this, you know. Here, here, and here, and hit him. And you see, in the real situation, it's not a big distance between me and him. When you have to apply the karate for self-defense, the distance is always the distance of arm. So you can say like this, hit me like this. You put your hand here, put your leg here, and put him on the floor, and penalize him. Okay?
زي ما شفنا مثلا
for a presentation of kata, you make this in a long distance, you know. So we make like this, right? Big distance. Oh yes, like this. This is history. The real situation is always like this. So he will hit me or punch me with the hand. I have to make the defense. Put my hand here, Tsukami and Shibarai, and put him on the floor and hit him. This is the real situation.
لو جينا نتفرج تاني على تكنيك موجود في كاتا باساي شو، ازاي نقدر نستخدم التكنيك ده او نستخدم الكاراتيه بتاعنا في اللي احنا ندافع بيه عن نفسنا في موقف حقيقي. هتلاقي المسافة نفسها مختلفة، فالمسافة بتبقى قصيرة أو بتبقى صغيرة بقدر المستطاع، فإزاي تقدر تستخدم تكنيكات الكاراتيه بتاعنا في اللي أنت تقدر تدافع بيها عن نفسك في أي موقف وأي مسافة تبقى متعرض ليها.
Okay, this part I think that is clear that we have to change the way that you see sport karate for self-defense, and you have to change some aspects of training. When you change your career inside the karate from sport to training to be a real fighter or to be to train karate for another part of your life, when you want to improve the self-defense instead of the sport karate. Like I was an athlete, and now I'm not more an athlete, and I'm training now for self-defense. So I'm changing some aspects. But I would like to show you that you have to take a lot of the aspects from sport karate and take it to the real situation.
أنا بس كنت حابب أوضح لكم إن في فرق ما بين استخدام الكاراتيه في البطولة كمسابقة واستخدام تكنيكات الكاراتيه التقليدي بتاعتنا في اللي أنت تدافع بيها عن نفسك وتعرف يعني إيه دفاع عن النفس، وفعلا اللي أنت محطوط في مسافة صغيرة ولازم تستخدم فيها التكنيك بتاعك ويكون فعال عشان تقدر تحمي نفسك من الخطر.
Something that is very important, folks, in the training karate is to generate power from inside to outside, not from outside to inside. So you have to work the deep muscles in your body and not the outside muscles. Because when you are older, the outside structure that you have going down, but your inside power is higher when you are older.
في الكاراتيه التقليدي عايزين بس نتفق على محور وعلى حاجة أساسية جدا، وهي استخدام القوة الداخلية إلى الخارج وليس العكس. فمهم جدا جدا تبقى عارف ازاي تقدر تخلق قوة وازاي تستخدمها وتتحكم فيها.
And why I'm talking about this? Because when you are young and you train for sport karate, you can use your external muscles to hit him because you use a lot of distance. So it's not so necessary to generate so power than you have to use when you are in a distance like this. When you're at a distance like this, you cannot use the distance to create power because the distance is very short. When you are like here, you can generate power with this. So you move your body, you move your head against the opponent. So you can improve the power with this. This is a long distance. So you cannot necessarily use your inside power. But when you are in a real situation, you don't have the distance to generate power. So if you don't use your inside power, your muscles from this part of the legs, the muscles from inside of the arms, the muscles from this part, and the power of your health, you cannot generate power. This you have to have the power of inside. Okay, when you make this movement, it's easy to use the muscles. In this situation, you have to have a fast fast reaction and make a lot of power in a short distance. So you have to relax your body, put the air outside your mouth, and generate power in a distance like this. It's different to hit him like this, to hit him in this distance.
احنا ليه بنشرح الكلام ده وقلنا ازاي اللي احنا لازم نتحكم او نستخدم القوة الداخلية والقوة العضلية بتاعتك؟ علشان في الموقف الحقيقي المسافة بتبقى صغيرة، لكن في الكوميتيه كمسابقة بيبقى عندك مسافة، فالمسافة دي بتتطلب منك تحرك وتنقل على الملعب عشان توصل للخصم. فالتحرك والتنقل ده بيخلق قوة وبينمي القوة، ولكن في الموقف الحقيقي المسافة بتبقى صغيرة جدا جدا، فانت ما عندكش رفاهية التنقل علشان تزود القوة بتاعتك، فبالتالي لازم تستخدم القوة الداخلية والقوة العضلية والقوة الذهنية وقوة التنفس علشان تقدر تخلق قوة كبيرة جدا في مسافة قصيرة جدا تأثر بيها على الخصم.
In some aspect of the sports, in the Kumite, you have to take this and change it to and take it from the real situation. Two aspects is very important in real situation. One of them is the position of your head and the protection of your neck. You know, it's very dangerous. People who fight like this with the neck exposed, you know, this is very dangerous because he can hit here. And the part more sensible of our body, a lot of people think that the part more sensible is like here, you know. No, the part more sensible of the body is this part of the body, the neck, because this that we have a lot of strokes in karate with open hands, a lot of strokes with open hands when you work in this part of the body. So, like in sport karate, when you fight, you have to put your head like this always. So this part of the body, you know, you never can You never have to put this part like this. You always have to put this part like this to protect your neck. This part you have to put like this. In a real situation, it's the same. When you feel the danger, here is the danger. The danger is coming close to me. Come here. Come here. You have to make like this to protect your neck. Never like this, you know. Some people, when it's nervous, do like this. What is the problem? What is the problem? Like an animal, you know. What's the problem? No, you have to make like this. You have to contract, to put your body in relaxed mode and short position. Short position to expand the movement, you know, and you have to protect your neck. So when the danger comes here, I never can do like this. What is the problem? What is the problem? No, I do the opposite. The danger come danger. I know I will do like this, you know, protect my neck and contract and put my body in this way. Because in this way, it's like the start of kata, you know, you never start kata big. You start kata, put like this, you put the body here. To start kata, you contract your muscles, you take the power to the center, you put these muscles, prepare to generate the movement. Not like this. What is the problem, man? What is the problem? No, this is not a samurai. Samurai make like this, you know. The danger comes, I'm ready to generate power, and I protect my neck. Like Kumite, Shiai Kumite, never be Shiai Kumite. You protect yourself like this. You make you smaller than the usual, not bigger. Karate is small and after big, not the opposite.
زي ما احنا عارفين ان في تكنيكات كتيره جدا في الكاراتيه ايدك فيها مفتوحه، زي الشوتو، زي النيكيتي، زي التسوكامي. في حاجات فيها كتيره جدا ايدك مفتوحه. كل الضربات اللي ايدك مفتوحه بتبقى يعني التارجت بتاعها او الهدف بتاعها الاماكن في الجسم اللي بتبقى الى حد ما ضعيفه وحساسه جدا، زي مثلا تحت الحزام او منطقه الرقبه. فعلشان تبقى ساموراي حقيقي وتقدر فعلا تحافظ على جسمك من اي خطر، فلازم تخلي دقنك الى حد ما نازله لتحت شويه علشان تحمي المنطقه بتاعه الرقبه. وكمان بتبقى ضاغط على الارض وبتخلي الجسم بتاعك كل العضلات اللي موجوده في الجسم كلها منقبضه وكلها موجوده، القوه بتاعتها بتتحكم فيها من خلال السنتر. واول لما بيحصل الضغط بيحصل الانفجار، ولكن لو سبت جسمك كله مرتخي فبالتالي مش هيبقى فيه انفجار، مش هيبقى فيه قوه انفجاريه، فمش هتقدر تدافع عن نفسك او مش هتقدر تخلق قوه في مسافه صغيره.
So this aspect is very important, and we take this from the Shiai Kumite. And another aspect that is very important is the eyes. You know, the eyes, and for where I look at when I have an opponent. So you have to look. You come here, please. You never look inside his eyes directly. We always look from the middle of this part of the head. You look at for this part. You never look to the eyes of the opponent. You always look at this part, because if you look to the eyes, you can involve your emotional part with the opponent. So you can look. You must to look at for this, not inside the eyes. Here you can see what his face is showing for you, and you not show for him what you will do. Okay, so look at for this part. In Shiai Kumite is the same. You cannot look for your eyes. You look at in the middle of the eyes, like in this part, In real situations, the same. When we come the danger, I not look for your eyes. I look to here. Kumite. The name is Kumite.
مهم جدا محور من ضمن المحاور المهمة في الكاراتيه التقليدي وهو النظر. مهم جدا تبقى عارف انت بتبص فين اثناء المباراة او اثناء القتال الحقيقي. اوعى تبص في عين الخصم نهائي، سواء في الكوميتيه كمسابقة او في الدفاع عن النفس. في حالة اللي انت بصيت في عين الخصم ده معناه اللي انت بتشاركه الانفعالات الداخلية بتاعتك، فسهل جدا اللي هو يبقى عارف كل انفعالاتك عاملة ازاي ويتوقع ردود افعالك. ولكن انت بتبص ما بين عينيه، المنطقة اللي ما بين عينيه هتقدر من خلالها تبقى شايف الجسم كله وتبقى حاسس بكل انفعالات الخصم.
We have some light problems here. So, okay, this part of the theoretical class is finished. I hope that you have understand. It's not so easy to explain this in English, you know. I hope that in a life in the future, I can show you in live, gonna say like this, not in virtual way, but I hope that you have understand this first time of the seminar.
يعني انا بتمنى ان انتوا تكونوا المعلومه وصلت ووضحت ليكم. معلش اللي انا الانجليش بتاعي مش كويس، ولكن بحاول بقدر المستطاع تكون الحركه مرئيه علشان تشوفوا الهدف منها. واتمنى ان بعد كده يكون فعلا في قتال حقيقي تشوفه بعينك حقيقي عشان تحس بكل التكنيكات والانفعالات الداخليه اثناء القتال.
And now I will show you very fast some strokes, some movements from karate that I used to work like an athlete. I think that you know me from the competitions of the traditional karate. You know that I was several times world champion, whatever. This is a part of my life, and I would like to show you some aspects of the movements that I used to use very often in the sports competition.
دلوقتي هوريكم شوية تحركات وتكنيكات أنا استخدمتها في حياتي أثناء ما كنت لاعب، والحمد لله التحركات والتكنيكات بتاعتي يعني خلتني أحصل على مراكز عديدة ومتقدمة في بطولات كبيرة جدا. فاعتقد اللي هي بقت جزء من حياتي، وانا هحب النهارده اللي انا اشارككم واعرفكم بعض التحركات اللي انا تعودت اللي انا اتمرن عليها اثناء ممارستي للكاراتيه التقليدي.
And now I will show you how we can use oizuki. Okay, oizuki is one of the most classical movements in karate. But to train oizuki in kata and train oizuki in Kihon is a little bit different than to put oizuki to work in a Kumite competition.
هناخد تكنيك دلوقتي او تنقل وتحرك وهي مهارة الاويتسوكي. وبرضو لازم تبقى عارف ان الاويتسوكي التنقل في الكاتا الى حد ما هيبقى مختلف شوية عن الكوميتيه كمسابقة.
So, what is important to work in oizuki when you want to put work with oizuki in a chair kumite? So it's a long movement, you know. So if I show him that I'm movement against his body, what will happen? He will hit me, okay? If I do like this, he will hit me. He will not be like a static man when I started to do this to hit him. Okay? He will hit me because he's waiting for me. So how can I make oizuki or make kizamizuki or make gyatsuki to stop him to hit me?
التحرك علشان اضرب اويتسوكي دي تعتبر حركه طويله محتاجه تنقل كبير، فلازم تبقى عارف كويس جدا ازاي تتحرك اثناء الهجوم، علشان الخصم بتاعك هو المفروض منتظر يعرف تحركاتك ازاي، منتظر يعرف ايه الخطه بتاعتك عشان يقدر يتفاعل معاك ويقدر يوقفك وكمان ياخد منك نقطه. فمهم جدا جدا اللي انت تبقى عارف ازاي تتنقل علشان تاخد النقطه بتاعتك وفي نفس الوقت تقدر تتحكم في الخصم.
So it's very important to maintain this mode, you know, this picture. You cannot move a lot, or a lot of people do like this, you know, put the shoulder back and go Izuki. No, it's not okay. What is okay? You don't move your face, you don't move your shoulders, you don't move your body, okay? You put your foot in front of, you put your neck to front, but you don't move this part. So you cannot do like this, you know, this to go, no, this to go, no. You have to don't move this. You go like this, you know, like when you are in this position, you go like this. You don't move your body. So you put the air inside your abdomen. You started to put the air outside and move the body. Okay, this is the way that you have to work when you work Izamizuki. It's the same thing. You do not like this. Put the arm to back to hit him. No, you have to put your arm here. Prepare. Don't move nothing. You look to the center of the eyes of the opponent, and you don't move. You move your leg. Stop it. Hit him. Yakuzuki is the same. You cannot do like this, you know, like this. No, you show, stop, hit him.
مهم جدا علشان تتنقل زي ما قلنا وتقدر تسيطر على الخصم وتحصل على الهدف من التكنيك. في البداية ما ينفعش تحضر للحركة، ما ينفعش ترجع ايدك لورا علشان تستخدم الحركة التكنيك بتاعك، ما ينفعش تحرك جسمك في البداية. أول حاجة لازم تحركها هو الكوشي، هو رجلك هي اللي بتدخل وبعد كده جسمك بيتحرك، وآخر حاجة بتدخل التكنيك. مع السرعة التكنيك بتاعك بيوصل بسلام وأمان وتقدر من خلاله تحقق الهدف من هذا التكنيك.
And you know that Kumite is like a game, you know? It's a game, it's a play. Gonna call Kumite like a game, like a children game, you know? So what I have to do with him when I want to hit him to make a point? Come here. If I go straight and this position, he is comfortable, you know? He is comfortable because he is in his position protected. He is protected because he has these hands, so he is protected. So if I go straight, he will hit me. Oh, boom. So what I have to do? I have to change his mind. What is change his mind? I have to change his mind. I have to hit him. I prepare the stroke. You have to prepare his kyo. I have to put him. I must to put him in kyo. If he is not in kyo, the stroke will not be effective. Okay, it's like this, you know. He is looking to me. Look to me. I will hit you. Okay, I will hit you. Look. He is waiting for this. He is waiting for this. His body is waiting for this. It's like when you are driving and you see that you crash the car. You put your body and when you are driving and you catch the car and you don't hit in the final of the car. It's like this. When he sees me and I hit him, he's waiting. But look at that. Here is different, okay? Because he's not waiting the punch. So in the Kumite, I have to change the attention from him. I have to work with him. Work here, and here. Okay? Change. And after, use the techniques that I say. Don't move outside what is necessary. So you cannot do like this. You cannot hit. You cannot show the face, contract the face like, no. You cannot show him what you do. Okay?
مهم جدا برضو خلي بالك النظر زي ما اتكلمنا، ما ينفعش تبص في عين الخصم، لازم تبص في المنطقة ما بين عينيه الاتنين علشان ما تشاركوش انفعالاتك. رقم 2 لازم تحاول تخلي الخصم في حالة كيو. لازم طول ما الخصم عنده حالة كيو هتقدر تتحكم فيه وتقدر تسيطر عليه. فلازم تشتت ذهنه، لازم تتحكم في ذهنه. فبالتالي لو قدرت تخلي الخصم في حالة كيو سواء ذهني أو جسدي هتقدر بسهولة جدا تتحكم فيه وتفوز بالمباراة بتاعتك. كمان من الحاجات المهمة اللي انت لازم تخلي بالك منها، ما تحضرش للحركة. لازم الخصم يتفاجئ بالتكنيك بتاعك ويتفاجئ بالأداء بتاعك. ما ينفعش الخصم يتوقع الهدف من التكنيكات بتاعتك والهدف من التحركات بتاعتك.
So, I would like to show you. So, since this is very, very fast, very superficial techniques, okay? We have to train this a lot to improve, to develop this technique, but show you a little bit, a little part of the training that we make in Brazil to train the punches like Oizuki, Katsuki, Zanzu. Another part, very important of the fight is the Kamae, people. Kamae. I see a lot of times people making Kamae like this, you know, or Kamae like this with the hand. Like this, okay? This is very important. You can see my body. This is a kind of Kamae that a lot of part of your body is open, you know? You have to change this way to fight. You have to put this part of the body here, okay? Protect this part, okay? And here, if you have to pass through here to hit, why do you put the arm like this and fight like this? Is not correct, okay? You put the arm here. There is the half of the way to hit the opponent. The opponent come here. Change. If I stay like this, you know, I have to put my arm here and after here, okay? If I let my arm here, when he started to hit me, I hit him before because I'm faster than his arm that is there, okay? See the difference between this Kamae from this Kamae. This is my protection. So the arm cannot put here. You have to put your arm here, and this you always have to work like this, like small, not big, you know, small. Contract this part of the arms and do like this, like you make in kata, you know, kata, like this. The transition, you make this. In the fight is the same. You have to put the position like this. Kamae is very important in Kumite.
مهم جدا برضو من الحاجات الأساسية اللي لازم نخلي بالنا منها وهو وضع الكاماي. لازم وضع الكاماي يساعدك اللي انت تقدر تحمي نفسك وتحمي جسمك وتقدر تدافع بيه عن جسمك، وكمان يقدر يساعدك من اللي انت تعمل رد الفعل يكون سريع جدا جدا تقدر من خلاله تتحكم في الخصم. ما ينفعش تكون الكاماي بتاعتك مفتوحة، فبالتالي جسمك هيكون هدف صريح وهدف سهل للخصم، وفي نفس الوقت هيساعد الخصم اللي هو يتحكم منك ويقدر من خلال الكاماي بتاعتك اللي هي تعتبر غير فعالة يقدر الخصم يحصل منك على نقطة. ولكن حاول بقدر المستطاع تكون القماي بتاعتك هي أداة تقدر من خلالها تتحكم في الخصم، تحمي نفسك، وكمان تعمل رد فعل سريع.
Okay, I would like to show you very fast the technique from kick technique that I like to use, that is Magiri, and how can we improve our technique Magiri in Kumite. Okay, a lot of people used to practice Magiri like this, you know, the hips. They put the hips in front, okay, put the hips in front, and after like this, you know, like a soccer player. Have you seen a soccer player? Soccer player put the ball, and the soccer player run, put the leg in front, put the hips in front of, and kick the ball, you know. So he makes this movement, okay, like this. And a lot of people train karate like a soccer player and make like this, you know. He's not a ball. he is a person. This person has weapons, you know. And if I make like this, it's like the oizuki, okay? I cannot do this and after hit. I have to put this and after start the movement, you know. Like it is the same. I cannot do like this and after hit him. Why? Because if I do this, he will hit me because he see that I move my body against him. So he's looking to me. I do like this. Whoop, boom. Whoop, boom. No. What I do? I have to make different movements. What I have to do? I have to contract this part of the legs, like if I have a ball here, and make and close the legs, because this generates the movement that I have to make the magiri. So come here. So what I have to do? I put these muscles like inside, and I put this part in here, like this, you know, like here, and this generates power in my giri, not this. Okay, it's not necessary to move my body. I generate power from here and from here. This part goes to this part, you know, like here, like this movement. So I generate speed from this here and here, not here and click. No, I stop at this part, move this part, boom. Okay.
مثال من ضمن التكنيكات الأخرى اللي احنا ممكن نقدر نستخدمها وهي الرقلات. هنتكلم عن المايجري. خلي بالك ان في لعيبه كبيره جدا في اثناء المباريات بتبقى متخوفه تستخدم الركلات علشان بتعتبر يعني حاجه سهله بنقدمها للخصم اللي هو يقدر يستغلها. ولكن لو عرفت ازاي تستخدم الركله بشكل صحيح وبشكل سلس فهتقدر تستخدم الركلات بشكل يعني تعتمد عليه علشان تسجل النقاط بتاعتك. مهم جدا اثناء الركله ما تنقلش جسمك على الرجل الاماميه وبعد كده تعمل الركله بتاعتك برجل الخلفيه. لازم تبدا الركله من الرجل الخلفيه وجسمك يبقى في المكان، مفيش اي انتقال للجسم، ووزن الجسم ما بينتقلش على الرجل الاماميه. مش عايزين نستخدم التكنيك بتاع لاعب الكوره وهو بينقل جسمه على رجله الاماميه عشان يشوط كوره. انت مش بتشوط كوره، انت بتواجه خصم عنده اسلحه، فبالتالي بقدر المستطاع لازم تحمي نفسك من هذه الاسلحه.
So, Ibrahim, I think that is enough for today.
Yeah.
We have an hour of seminar now, and I hope that you can understand the things that I try to show you. I'm very, very happy to stay here with my friend Adair to show you some aspects from my karate and I hope sincerely that you can extract some movements or some knowledge that you can use in your life and your karate trainings in your dojo.
أنا بشكركم جدا. إحنا تقريبا معانا دلوقتي فات أكتر من ساعة في التدريبات بتاعتنا، وأنا أتمنى أكون قدرت أفيدكم في الوقت الصغير ده. كان كل هدفي اللي أنا أخليك إزاي تقدر تستخدم الكاراتيه في حياتك الحقيقية عشان تدافع بيها عن نفسك، وأتمنى إن أنا أكون قدرت أفيدكم. وشكرا جدا على استضافتكم ليا، وأنا سعيد جدا بتواجدي معاكم. Thank you so much.
I would like to take a picture from this yes, like this. I would like to take a picture.
هو سensei ريكاردو حابب ياخد صورة جماعية كلنا مع بعض.
Okay, guys, thank you very much. I hope that everybody is okay. Thank you a lot.
Thank you, sensei.
Thank you, sensei, for your time.
Sensei, thank you.
Thank you for the year.
Oh, sensei.
I would like to show you this face.
Thank you, sensei. Good, very good, very good.
Thank you, Sensei Ricardo, for your time. And we would like to thank your partner as well. And we are looking forward for more seminars and more cooperation together.
I will be waiting for the invitation, okay?
Of
it's
course.
A great pleasure.
Thank you,
Sensei.
Of
course. Thank you.
Thank you, Sensei Ricardo.
Good evening.
Assalamu alaikum, Sensei.